Yo, what up, Howling Hippo again? We're playing Yorick in the top lane again. This one will be probably more of like a how-to Yorick video, more like a how to play Yorick, not necessarily all the inconsistencies, but how I play him at least, just so you can have more of an idea of what I'm thinking. The runes and build will be all in the description. I mainly follow whatever Slogdog does because that's the main Yorick main I can watch. But yeah, so I start out with E 90% of the time, just because early Yorick is a little bitch who's got to hide behind his minions and just try to eke out any little bit of farm he can. So I just try to last hit with my E. Maybe if they let me go in, then get some free last hits on them, but a lot of the time they could just keep you off the wave. I just usually play extra safe. Alright, she took some damage there. That's alright. I took some damage there. That's not very good. Now she's level 2, so now I gotta be a little bit careful. But I mainly just kind of poke her down a little bit with my E, get some last hits with my E. Just like that. Just try to stay within XP range early. Then I'll start worrying about ghoul or getting my graves up. And then as I get my graves up, see, I'm also just not the best at last hitting either. But we're just gonna kind of slow push this, try to hold the freeze. Honestly, if she's not gonna hurt. Oh, I fucked up that freeze. Now I'll just let that kind of do its own work, do some damage to her. Now you kind of just want to stay away from Gwen. I used to really hate playing against Gwen, because she does a lot of that true damage, but honestly nowadays, as long as you don't play too risky early, it's not too bad. And she can clear your minions pretty fast, which can get a little bit annoying. There we go. Just trying to stay up and farm. Stay up and level a little bit. We got Hecarim coming in. Alright, whatever. It's alright. Maybe we could have gotten a little bit more off, but... just let these minions, trying to not let her back. Try to get some of these graves all set up. Make it a struggle for her to farm. Got another grave coming up on this death. She walks into it. Nice. And we're going to ward over here just in case he comes over this way. You know what I've also realized from these comments, bro? I make some hard faces when I'm focusing. They're sometimes so hard to look at. Alright, maybe... let's see, is she backing? Yeah, she probably is backing, so we gotta hard shove this a little bit. Does she have TP? There we go. There we go. We got some damage. Get that under. Alright, now we're just gonna back up a little bit. We got TP. Got a little bit of a level advantage, but she'll catch up. I have enough. So on my first back, I usually want to have Sheen. Just because I feel like that adds some damage, like a really good amount of damage early. I'll just wait for boots, and then I'll TP up. Alright, we can start our TP now. Got our boots. Alright. Now, once I hit level 6, I have just the big power spike. It's really hard for any champion to fight me once I have Maiden. So I get Maiden right here. So a good thing you could do is wait to drop your Maiden. Land in E, let the ghouls from the graves you already have set up hop on top of them, and then you place down your maiden, and all the ghouls that spawn with the maiden will then jump on top of them. So you get like a double ghoul attack, especially at level... well, if I would have hit that, that would have been good. I don't know how that missed, but it's alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, whatever. Alright, I'm actually just bad right now. Alright, we got our little dash. I honestly did not really want to put my W there. That was kind of just a little misclick. We're just gonna let her kind of... Now, do her. So kind of like that. I mean, that wasn't the best, but you see how I got a couple ghouls to jump on her. Alright, we're just gonna let that push. Try to come down here and help out a little bit. Alright, that's if I ignited. Oh, come on, just one more auto on her. Yeah, they got it. It's alright. Alright, that was that. If I ignited, I didn't ignite. What a waste. Now I'm out of mana a little bit. We have, at least Teemo got some wave. We get to force Gwen to back. So if we can force this a little bit. Do some damage, sure. Or we'll back right here because I'm out of mana. But now on this back, we will have... I usually go double longsword just because I like the extra damage. Rather than getting the health crystal. The ruby crystal. Just because I play safe in general and just try to poke them down. Basically turning Yorick into a ranged top laner. Which really does annoy some people. I was in a game the other day with a fucking Darius. And he was getting pissed. He's like, "You just gonna sit under turret all day?" Well, yeah. That's what I'm doing. Especially if they... So the hardest thing you gotta stay away from is letting your maiden die. If your maiden dies, you're basically a cannon minion at that point. So you just wanna kind of avoid that. Let that poke down a little bit. Maybe I could have all in on that, but... I'd rather just take the time. Make sure I get these farm. Gonna go ahead, place a ward. Dang, if I hit that. I need to start hitting my E's more. Alright, we got our little dash. That's the other thing. You want to wait. I know I'm not very good at it, but just waiting to... Getting some plating. Now, ideally, I'd want more plating than just one, but I haven't killed her yet, which is kind of annoying. All right, there we go. See, so we waited till after she used her little flash on, or little dash that she had. There you go. You can also use your wall if you're under turret like that. It'll tank a shot, so that way your maiden won't be taking. All right, now we're just gonna back off. We're gonna let them do their own little push. I have TP up. We can just TP back to lane if she hard pushes. We have next part of the item. We're gonna go with this, that, and that, and we'll just we'll run it. We'll save our TP, see if we need it for something more. But we're kind of ahead in Gwen right now. We got our 2 components. She also has her 2 components, but I got the extra health bot and the longsword, or ruby crystal and the longsword. Okay, we got that part of the feats. Usually with Yorick, you kind of want to get the Void Grubs. They're easy to get by yourself. But the other team was on top of that early, and I kind of was a little distracted. So now if I push this wave, I can go down and get Void Grubs, help out the team get it. So now I'm gonna want these to push forward, because after the minions or my ghouls attack, they'll start pushing forward, and then I can spawn the more ghouls if I'm far enough back to where they won't despawn those ghouls, if that makes sense. It's kind of just some weird Yorick. Okay, we killed the Nunu, so we know this is going to be open. We mainly just want one, but if I can get two, that would be, or if I can get all three, that would be worth, because that's going to help us get the feats. And then if we get the feats like that, perfect. Okay, so that'll get, sorry, I just focus too hard. I can't talk. But it'll help us get our feats, because it gives us one of our epic monsters killed, and it also helps us get more damage on the turrets, so it makes us more likely to get the first turret. Did there... Nah, they didn't. Yikes. Well, that was a game. Their ADC left. So this game will probably end in 3 minutes, but it kind of gets some of the fundamentals down of Yorick. Yeah, they surrendered, but it's all right. It was a good game. Maybe I'll upload it. Probably won't though, just because it was so short. But we'll throw in another one for that. Damn, that was a really short one.